But now let's head on to California. Culver City reportedly considering a citywide ban on new fast food drive-thrus after a proposed In-N-Out burger, yum, near a busy intersection sparked complaints about traffic, air quality, and pedestrian safety.
City leaders already reportedly approved a temporary moratorium while they draft a possible permanent ban through the existing, the existing drive-thrus will not be affected. So that's good, at least for the existing ones like In-N-Out Burger. Yeah. Supporters say the move fits the city's push for becoming a more walkable and bike-friendly community, while restaurant industry groups, they argue drive-thrus remain an important convenience for parents with young children, older customers, and people with disabilities. So Brilyn Hollyhand, he's back with us. He's the author of Make America Talk Again. Let's see your book, Brilyn. That's a great book. Love that cover, an important subject.
Thank you.
Paula Scanlan is senior fellow at the American Principles Project. So clearly this is not surprising in California. We've been talking about their policies all week, Brilyn, but it is something that many businesses are facing, this increased regulation pertaining to the environment and how it's hurting businesses that are trying to really just go about what they're doing there.
Oh, what a surprise. California continues to be big government and anti-family. I don't think anybody's shocked by this, but what I will say is we saw, there was some uprising about this, some people in the community speaking out. We need more of that. We don't need people to roll over and continue to take this. There needs to be this movement push to say we need less regulations. We have President Trump in office now. This is the perfect time to go through and slash regulations, and California has the opportunity post-Newsom with this election coming up to get a Republican in that might take some of these regulations away. Polling says it's a potential. Maybe it could happen. Could be
yeah,
fun.
It's a bit big brother for me, but at the same time, because I was accosted at a Dairy Queen, I pulled in, my kid was running in to get a cone, and I left the car, idling. And because it was going to take a couple minutes. And I thought, oh, if I turn it off, I'm going to spend more gas turning it back on. Well, I did just check that. And no, I don't. If it's 10 seconds or longer that you're idling, it's better for you to turn the car off, start it back up again. But this does seem like something that people can make that choice for themselves, perhaps make them more aware of that instead of, nanny them.
Yeah, I think California should let businesses thrive. In-N-Out is a thriving business that wants to expand to other states as well. California's a place where they do great. But California should be mindful of this because of how many businesses have left the state of California, right? We're looking at big corporations that have walked out of there. Why are you making it harder for businesses? They should be trying to attract more businesses to stay in California, not push them away.
Yeah, or maybe just talk to businesses in general and see their needs, because we're seeing big tech leave California. To your point, Paula, they're losing a tremendous amount in tax dollars, as well as just out on the streets. If you walk around Los Angeles, it is homelessness everywhere. It seems so mismanaged.
If I'm Gavin Newsom and I know the #1 export of my state is U-Hauls with people fleeing as fast as they can,
that's right.
The #1 thing I'm going to avoid is probably annoy the In-N-Out fans. I think I would welcome more In-N-Outs as a campaign promise, so this was definitely a political miscalculation. But a tiny silver lining on this, maybe if there's less drive-thrus, people are inside, they could talk to each other more, and there could be some more friendly meetings. We could see what happens there, but we'll see what happens.
I do have an idea, because obviously I like ice cream, which y'all are realizing, because I was also at Sonic, and I do love their Sundays. But they have the folks on roller skates, and they come out, and so if you're
that is a good idea.
If you're somebody with kids in the car, and that is very difficult to deal with.
Next time we have a food segment, we need to have In-N-Outs, and we have to have some milkshakes and ice cream here, just if we're going to talk about it this
so
much.
Good, and that cherry limeade,
yes.
Yum! It is so good, but that's kind of a halfway, right?
Oh yeah.
That's a good solution. I mean, but Paula, to that point, I would love to see In-N-Out burgers everywhere. And now it seems like the one thing California had, it's maybe going to go away. Another example of Gavin Newsom, he just doesn't understand his constituents. It's a beautiful state. What's he doing?
Yeah, exactly that. It's something that they're so lucky to have. It's a beautiful state. So many people do want to live there, but with all of these things that make it, again, against families, right? This is making it harder for families. That was a great point that you brought up, that this is something that's against families. Families need these drive-thrus. They want to bring their kids places, and California is making it harder for families to live and thrive there, which is going to hurt their population and hurt their economy and everything else that they need.
Okay, let's digress.